Dear children, happy to meet you in the 9th session. I hope you all are safe and healthy. In the geography lesson, in the previous class, you people learnt about the gradation and its agents in the lithosphere too. Today we are going to know about the depositional landforms of river in exogenetic process. Depositional landforms of river. In this topic about the alluvial fans we are going to learn. What is alluvial fans? A fan shaped deposition. See in the screen children, it looks like a fan shaped. A fan-shaped deposition made by the river at the foothills is called an alluvial plain. Foothills of alluvial plain, it look like a fan-shaped. Okay. The next about flood plain. Flood plain. Fine sediments are deposited on river banks. Now you are seeing the river. In the river banks, when a river floods, fine sediments are deposited. These sediments make the region rich and fertile. So maximum the plain region, it's very fertile. This is called a floodplain. Next, estuaries. What is estuary? It is formed where the rivers meet the sea. In the screen, you can see the estuaries, the rivers, where the rivers meet the sea. The rivers meet the sea, in that only estuary form. Deposition of silt by the river is not possible here in the estuaries. Like delta as if the waves keep on eroding the deposits. Example, river Narmada and Tapti. So, what is estuary? Estuary is formed where the rivers meets the seas. Next, delta. You see in the screen, it looks like a triangular shape. Yes, delta, a triangular shaped low-lying area. It formed by the river and at its mouth is called delta. See here ocean, the water, it looked like a triangular shape. It formed by the river and its mouth, formed by the river at its mouth. This is only called delta. Deltas have fine deposits of sediments. It enriched with minerals. Kaveri Delta, it is in Tamil Nadu. So, the next children about the Greek letter triangular. It pronounced delta closely resembles the triangular delta of the river Nile. The Ganga Brahmaputra Delta, it's the largest delta in the world. The Ganga Brahmaputra Delta, it is in India, children. It is that the Ganga Brahmaputra Delta is the largest delta in the world. It is one of the facts. And another one, do you know the world best known geyser is the Old Faithful Geyser in the Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming in USA. Next, as an agent of gradation, underground water it creates distinct landforms in limestone region. As an agent of gradation, underground water creates distinct landforms in limestone region. It is called karst topography. What is karst topography? Actually, groundwater is an active agent in limestone. Groundwater is an active agent. It is an active agent in limestone region. Karst topography is formed due to the dissolution of soluble rocks, limestone, dolomite and gypsum. See children, in the picture it is given in the under the earth, the volcanic and sedimentary rocks and in disappearing stream, and how the acidic rainwater and carbon dioxide dissolves with water and cracks in the limestone. These are and all you can see in the screen. So, in the karst topography means it is in the groundwater, active agent in the limestone region. The world's largest karst area is the Nullarbor, located on the Great Australian coast, and some other karst regions also found in southern France, Spain, Mexico, Jamaica, Western Cuba, Central New Guinea, Sri Lanka and Myanmar also available. Do you know in India also karst areas are there, where Guptadam caves, it is in western Bihar, Robert cave and Tapkeswar temple, it is in Uttarakhand, Pandav caves, Pachmari, it is in Madhya Pradesh, Gutumsar, Basta district in Chhattisgarh, Bora caves of Visakhapattinam, Andhra Pradesh. So these are and all the karst areas in India. Next children, about the erosional landforms of underground water. Most of the erosion takes place due to the process of solution. When the rainwater mixes with the, now you can see the screen children, very clearly it is given. The rainwater in the circle, in the oval it is given. When the rainwater mixes with carbon dioxide and enters into limestone region, what happens? It dissolves and it destroys much of the limestone. As a result, the landforms such as terra rosa, lapis, sinkholes, swallow holes, dolines, uvalas, polges, caves and caverns also formed. See, this is the erosional landforms of underground water. Next, what is terra rosa? You see the screen children, it looks like a reddish land and greenish trees we can see. It looks like a scenic beauty, but in the terra rosa, it is Italian term for red soil. Deposition of red clay soil on the surface of the earth is due to the dissolution of limestone content in rocks. The redness of the soil is due to The presence of iron oxide. Why the terra rosa? It looks like red in color because of the presence of iron oxide. Next, children, lapis. In the picture it is given the lapis. When the joints of limestone rocks are corrugated by groundwater. This is and all basically we people can see in the coastal region, in the seaside, in the rocks. But it is, when we see this one, it is look like a differ. But how it is happening only in the lapis, when the joints of limestone rocks are corrugated. What is it's happening means there is a crack by groundwater. Long furrows you can that where the rabbits house, it is called the living place of furrows only, living place of rabbit only furrows. So the same here, the long furrows are formed and these are called only the lapis. Next one, sinkhole. See, while seeing also we people wonder it how the hole is. This is its look like a funnel shaped depressions. It formed due to dissolution of limestone rock. It is called a sinkhole. In the middle of the place only it happened. A funnel shaped depressions. It formed due to dissolutions of limestone rock. It is called sinkholes. Their average depth ranges between 3 and 9 meters. The world's deepest sinkhole. Do you know, children, where it is? It is in China. Shanolai, Tiankang. There are many as 15,000 sinkholes in Illinois. Then next about the caves, looks like it's a caves only. Caves and caverns going to learn. Now we are seeing only in the caves. Actually caves and caverns, it's a subterranean features of karst topography. Caves are hollows that are formed by the dissolution of limestone rocks. When carbon dioxide in air, it turns into carbonic acid after its reaction with water. They vary in size and shape. Yes, some it's less, some it's big, some it's too large. So, like they vary in size and shape also, the caves. What are caves? Caves are hollows. It formed by the dissolution of limestone rocks. Okay, children. Next, caverns. Caverns. Really, what is it when you see in the screen? Definitely you can't identify what is this caverns. See, a cavern is a naturally formed underground chamber. Erosion forms most caverns at or below the water table. Here, stalactites, that is, grow downward. Stalagmites, it's growing upward. That only the caverns. Caverns are the caves with irregular floors. Example, Guptadam caves. It is in western Bihar. All types of deposits in the caves and caverns are collectively called speleothems, which includes travertines, tufa, dripstones. Apart from that, Swallow holes, uvulas, dolines, polges are other erosional features of karst region in some parts of the world. Cave insects, very important children, whether we know or not, but this is one of the facts. Cave insects lose their senses of sight and develop extraordinary long antennae to compensate the loss of sight. Here, the antenna means the sensation part. So, about the caves and the caverns, really it's wonder only. Next, about the depositional landforms of underground water. See, when we see this picture, definitely we can identify what is it. It's look like a wood, but it's not wood. It's a stone. It's a rock. How it happened? It is interesting to know, children, that a variety of depositional features are formed on the floor, ceiling, and walls of the caves and caverns of the karst topography. Really, it's wonder only, but we can see in the rocks. What is stalactite, stalagmite, and column? When the water containing dissolved calcite, it gradually drips from the ceiling of the caves. Water evaporates and the remaining calcite hangs from the ceiling. This is only stalactites. Like this only, the stalactites are formed. How the stalactites are formed, children? When the water containing dissolved calcite, it gradually drips from the ceiling of the caves. The water evaporates and the remaining calcite hangs from the ceiling. That only stalactites. Next, when the calcite deposits rises upward like a pillar, that is, stalagmites are formed. Sometimes stalactites and stalagmites, they meet together. That timing it form columns or pillars. So the ceiling of the caves drips from the ceiling of the caves, the water evaporates, remaining calcite hangs from the ceiling, that is stalactites. The calcite deposit rises upward like a pillar. It is called stalagmites. Stalactites and stalagmites meet together to form, that is, pillars or columns. Do you understand, children? It is very carefully, if you understand, it is easy to learn you. It is naturally happen, all these landforms of deposition. Okay, children, I think you people in this topic, in the erosional landforms of river, in the river, landforms of river, alluvial fan, floodplain, delta, and karst topography, erosional landforms of underground water, you learnt terra rosa, lapis, sinkhole, and caves and caverns. Then deposition landforms of underground water, stalactite, stalagmite, and column. So these are and all you people learnt in this session. I hope you all understood the lesson and go through it. Assignment I'll send through the WhatsApp to you children. Okay? Thank you. Be happy and safe. Take care.